Well, my game room is pretty much done, except for my arcade cabinet. So until that is finished, I thought I would go ahead and do something interesting. So, as most of you know, I collect Nintendo Switch games, and I have a whole shelf full of games right here. And I thought in this video I'd go ahead and show them off to you guys. And if there's any interest, I will go ahead and make a full video showing off every single game I have, but for now I thought I'd just do a bit of an overview of them. It's so hard to get a good angle here that doesn't have the light blaring out the titles, but here we go. You could just sort of see all my games here. Beginning at the top here, I guess I should go ahead and tell you what the sections are here. These shelves here, the 1, 2, 3, and all the compartments, are my North American games. So these are games that received retail releases in North America, all the way through the Labo, which I just put in their own little section because they're black labels. After that, the rest of these games are North American online distributed games. So games that got distributed by limited print companies. Next compartment here. Well, I guess I'll just get to that a little later. Yeah, like I said, sorry, it's kind of hard to see with the glare from the light, but hopefully you guys can make out most of the titles. We got 1, 2 Switch, Arms, Astral Chain. That's a great one. Bayonetta 2. Man, I mean, you could sort of pause the video and glance at the titles if you want. Again, sorry for the glare. I've always had problems with glares from the light on these Switch cases. The gloss just reflects it so hard. Captain Toad, Donkey Kong Country. These are the big AAA titles I'm pointing out. Let's see. Has Been Heroes. That's a GameStop exclusive game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I just finished that a few days ago. Love it. Got a ton of Final Fantasy games right there. Let's see this shelf. There's tons and tons of Lego games. I'm pretty sure I own every single Lego game right now. I only have about half of all the games released on the Switch in North America. So all that you see here, that's only about half of all the games that have come out. And the Switch isn't even 4 years old yet. Let's see. Let's see. We got Mario Tennis, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, the best-selling game on the Switch. In fact, that's the 15th. No, I'm sorry. That's like the 10th best-selling game of all time at this point. Can you believe that? Octopath Traveler, great game. Just sort of continuing on here. You can see. Again, just pause the video and look at everything if you want. I know the last time I did one of these, I only had 250 games. I have over 400 now, so yeah, sort of have to rush through a little bit. Splatoon 2. What else needs to be said? Let's see. Super Mario Odyssey here is great because it's signed by Charles Martinet, the voice of Mario. Super Smash Brothers. This case for Toho Genso is completely screwed up, but I have replacement cases on the way from Nintendo, so that should be fine in my game room tour video in a few weeks. Let's see. Like I said, it comes to the end here. And then actually, this is an extra copy of Cooking Mama that I have sealed. Got to by accident, and I haven't sold it yet. This is a display case for the Breath of the Wild expansion pass. There's no cartridge in there, just a case. I got Overwatch, but there's no cartridge in there either. This is a Japanese version of Collection of Mana, which I got before the English version was announced. So these four games do not count towards my overall total. They're just there at the end of my North American games. Then, of course, the 4 Labo games and the distributed games. Next up are my European games. Those that received a physical release in Europe and not the United States. So you could tell a difference between European games and North American games because North American games have the title going lined up to the top. European games, they're lined to the center. The exception is this Tokyo Schoolgirls, which is an ESRB release, but it was exclusive to Canada. I thought that it'd be best to put it there with the European exclusives rather than mix it in with my North American releases and forget about it. Next up are my Japanese games, and the first half all the way through World of Final Fantasy Maxima. So all these games are playable in English. These games are not. So starting with this one, which is Champion Jockey, those games are only in Japanese, so it's impossible for me to understand them. So I just sort of separate them a little bit so that I can understand it better. In fact, usually I have these games over here on this shelf. I don't know why I didn't put them there this time, but I might do that after I'm done with this video. Of course, we got my Porgs, we got some 3DS, my Switch Lite, just trying to fill in some empty space, especially since these are CD-sized shelves. I'm never going to be able to fit Switch games there. Next up are some of my limited print games. These are these are a mixture of stuff. These first two games are from special edition games. These next several are from strictly limited games. Then we got a few from Red Art games, two from VGNC games, or VGNY games, and this one is from First Press Games as well. Just a bunch of mixture of limited print games all together in one. These are the first 20 games released by Super Rare Games. I stopped getting them after number 20 to focus on other stuff, but at least I have the first 20. Some of these are pretty hard to find, so I'm pretty happy to have gotten those. Then this shelf are my limited run games. I am very fortunate to own the first 50 limited run games on the Switch, which goes all the way to Battle Princess Madeline. This one is number 50. So, yeah, I am happy to own the first 50 in order without any breaks. After 50, I maybe own half of the next 25. It's hard to focus on LRG, okay? They just released so many games. And then here, I just got empty space, you know. Eventually I'm going to fill it up. But anyway, here at the bottom are my East Asia Soft games. And pretty much all of them, I got the collector's edition because it was only like $5 or $10 more, so may as well. And then I have them outside their boxes, of course. I used to have these boxes over by my my Switch Collector's Editions, which is separate from this shelf, but they just took up too much space. So I moved them over here where they fit and they don't look out of place. And like I said, I have the cases outside of them as well. In fact, this is kind of cool. So usually when you get something from East Asia Soft, on the back of... I think it's on the Collector's Edition, actually. Never mind. So on the back of the Collector's Edition, it tells you... Whoops. I'm sorry, guys. It tells you which number it is. So for Murder by Numbers, this is number 19. You see that? Yeah, that's a good angle. So that's number 19. This edition of Pabarumi is actually a sample copy of the game, so it doesn't have the sticker. This is an incredibly rare variant that's only available to EAS employees to get a sample edition of those games. So yeah, that pretty much does it. That is my Switch collection for now. Hope you all enjoyed this short video. Like I said, if there's enough interest, I will make a video showcasing every single Switch game I've got. That would definitely be like an hour-long video or more, but hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Yeah, let me know what you thought in the comments, and see you guys later.